Welcome back. It's time for us to gather info at the Grand Circuit by heading to the crime scene, which is over here apparently. Under construction. So the crime scene's just past here, yeah? Must be blocked off for construction or something. Actually, the CID put this here to stave off any curious onlookers. The public was informed that there was a shootout between rival gangs. They found a few unidentified dissidents here, like in Riverside. Normally I'd vote to bust this wall down and let ourselves in, but there are too many people around here. Besides, I doubt this'll be many leftover clues to sniff out, like you said earlier. Whoa! But we might learn something over at the Grand Prix. A lot of people come and go this way because of it. If we're lucky, we might find someone there who remembers what happened last night. Or that night, even. I suppose we have nothing to lose at this point. You May and Paulette are there now, yes? Why don't we check up on them? Sure, sounds good to me. Oh, notebook. Press to open the notebook.
Exhibition races are still open to the public, yes?
Yeah, but I think they're almost over.
That was it? Alright. Yeah, as you can see, collected Genesis only at 7. And we know there's an 8th one. So, we know. So there's our fishing. Yay. Gourmet. Oh, we can see what's coming up on that as well. That's cool. Alright. Let's head on in then.
Remain in your seats as we wait for the race.
Welcome to the Grand Circuit. In a few moments,
Cool. Hello.
you get to experience the White House.
And
And that's a wrap. The winner of this exhibition race is Maxim Lugan. He has claimed victory in the prelude to this season's C1 Grand Prix Finals.
wow, that was rather exciting. I know they broadcast these on the radio and on the city screens, but it's so much more engaging in person. Yeah, you said it. The champ's been on a roll lately. He's just getting better and better all the time. But he still can't afford to rest on his laurels, or he'll be left in the dust by this year's new rising star. The 129 Grand Prix is going to be an event to remember. I can feel it. Well, colour me intrigued. Sort of like a pale green. Perhaps I'll keep an eye on the finals then. Alright, once things settle down a little, we can start casing the place. Apparently we can. Right then, hello mate. I'm really hoping we can secure a win for Ingot this year. ETWS is really something though. Maxim Lugan won't be stepping down from the throne without a fight. Guess our pit crew's just gonna have to work that much harder. Okay. No, I was hoping I could reach them from down there, but no. Yes, I knew Maxim could do it. This year's championship title is as good as his. Oh, don't sound so sure of yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if Ingot's rising star snatched the victory out from under him. Oh, that was it? Okay. I'm gonna grow up to be a race car driver. Then one day I can join Grandpa's favorite team and bring home the Grand Prix trophy for Lino. Team Lino has been in a rut for several years now. In fact, they're already out of the running for this year's Grand Prix. Still, I'm the type who roots for the underdog more often than not. They'll be back with a vengeance one of these days. You can count on that. Yeah. Is Maxim Lugan the smoothest driver you've ever seen, or what? With him behind the wheel, ETWS has this Grand Prix in the bag. Remember to cheer him on, okay? Maxim used to drive for Red Star. That's where his nickname, the Red Comet, came from. But it wasn't until he left for ETWS that he became a breakout success. I can see who's down there with the reporters, look. You can imagine why a red star pit girl like me isn't all that taken with him. Who else is around? Don't know who that could be. Because they said he had to worry about, like, someone else, so... Maxim never loses his touch. But Aslan's made some real headway taking that second place spot. Maybe it's him. If there's one thing that gets a racer fired up, it's a worthy rival. I'll bet that boy is keeping Maxim on his toes. There we go. I'll speak to you last. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hello you guys. Oh man, they really got my heart racing. You feeling it too, Van? Wait, Van? Yeah, I knew you'd come. Wasn't that so exciting? They sure were cutting those corners real close. Well, I only managed to catch the last half, but what I saw was pretty great. Yes, that's the red comet for you. Hey, is he on a date? That lady seems like a real catch. Yeah, no kidding. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before, though. Don't be sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong. So Van's acquainted with this crew of street racers, is he? Yes. Yes, he is. I do recall them lending a hand during last year's incident, though. They seem like good kids overall. It's like, it's good to see you guys actually made it. Oh, excuse me, miss. My name's Junifer. Sorry to interrupt your date, but did you maybe want to watch the award ceremony with us? I appreciate the offer, but we have some business to take care of. Maybe we can catch up about the race after we're done, though. There's been a new up-and-comer on the scene, a Central Easterner racer named Aslan. Even he's still a few steps behind Maxim Lugan, though. But there's still time before the Grand Prix. How things will shake out in the end is anyone's guess. Downey kept me from seeing the first half of it, but boy, the rest of the race was incredible. Small wonder that a top contender like Maxim took first place. Man, I want to be just like him. Damn, you ever seen anything so awesome? Watching these Z1 cars from up close has me falling in love all over again. Crap, my blood pressure's shooting up. Hey, Hyades, we're going for a joyride after this. Wait, what? You just want an excuse to put the pedal to the metal again, don't you? Oh dear. Yeah, it's just the three. I'm assuming that's the three racers, like the top three. I'm assuming. Anyway, how's it going with you two? There she is.
Congratulations on getting first place again! You always make it look so effortless. Tell me, how do you manage to get win after win?
Well, the years of training helps with that, but my secret sauce is the undying love and support I get from my fans.
Ugh.
I dedicate this victory to those wonderful angels in the stands.
Oh, fair enough. Hey, hey.
Maxim, over here! You've shot your way into my heart, Red Comet!
If only those girls knew what that dork is like when he isn't behind the wheel.
I'm sure Marielle, at least, is well aware.
Adorable.
Hiya, Van! I didn't know you were here. Oh, and Elaine's here too. Hey, hey!
Good afternoon, you two.
No, you meant to respond with hey, hey.
Hello there. I don't often see the two of you together. Could it be?
Oh, could it?
Oh, we're just teaming up for a small job. That's all.
I was only able to catch the tail end of the race, but it was quite exhilarating, wasn't it?
Maxim was super cool. He went like zoom, zoom, and beat all those other guys.
I'll give the man this. When it comes to driving a car, he's in a class all his own. And that said, he's got some competition for once. There's an up-and-coming racer who might actually give him a run for his mirror.
It will certainly be interesting to see who comes out on top in the finals. If he's too focused on the stands rather than the track in front of him, like today, victory might slip between his fingers.
Wow, you're pretty hard on the guy.
I can't wait for the finals. I'm gonna cheer him on extra hard.
I'm sure that will give him the push he needs.
On behalf of the sponsors, the trophy will be presented by a very special guest, the Princess of Alzheim, Zita Oswald.
Congratulations, Mr. Lugan. That race was a sight to behold. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you'll fare in the finals.
Well, I suppose I'll have to work twice as hard then. I wouldn't dare disappoint such a lovely young princess.
She's a princess? Wow!
I didn't realize Prince Sharid had a sister.
I hear the Principality is investing heavily into this year's race.
Why?
I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you?
That's right, although her age belies her intellect. She has a quick wit and a sharp mind, neither of which I can hope to rival. I may be the heir to the throne, but that doesn't stop her from meddling in her hapless brother's affairs.
I think she's about 17 or 18 maybe, but I hear she's wise beyond her years.
It's an honor to greet the champion of the race in person. I truly feel like the luckiest girl in all the world. The dead heat at the end was quite nerve-wracking. I was on the edge of my seat. It reminded me of that famous scene from Perfect Driver 2.
Ah, so you saw that movie. Words cannot express how happy I am to hear that. Ooh, this is my chance to look cool in front of Yume and Paulette.
I'm glad he's still thinking of them.
The moment the studio offered me the part of Max, I felt as though the wheel of fate was at work. The character and I shared a number of commonalities, even beyond our similar-sounding names.
Ah, that's quite interesting. I'd very much like to hear more. They say you did all of your own stunts during your racing scenes. Is that true? Oh, and would you consider asking the producers to make Alzheim the filming location for the third movie? I'd very much appreciate that.
What's with this girl? Her passion is overwhelming.
Oh, hey, could I get another interview? Maybe this time with both of you.
It looks like that'll drag on for a while. I think we'll go ahead and take our leave.
Not a bad idea. You've got a dinner rush to prepare for.
Hey, Mommy! Can we ride the Ferris wheel?
Of course, sweetie, but only once, okay?
I'll see you both later. All right. Goodbye for now.
Well, it'll be a pain, but we should probably stick around for a while longer.
Yes, we have work to do. Why don't we ask Marielle if she knows anything about this?
Huh? Hey, where'd Paulette go?
Wait, isn't that...
Hello!
Oh, right. I heard about them from my brother.
She knows of us, okay. After the award ceremony drew to a close, Van and Elaine met up with Marielle. They decided to have a little chat with her in the beer garden outside.
I never thought I'd run into you two here. Did you come to watch the race together?
We're here on business, actually. Van and I have a few questions for you. But first, let's catch up.
Why are you covering a Grand Prix race? I thought politics was more your speed. Entertainment column needed extra hands or something?
Actually, it was my call. I wanted to branch out and try something new. I need to expand my horizons if I ever want to catch up to him. Maybe someday, I can push the bar even higher. That's why I'm charging forward into unknown waters, full speed ahead!
You're just a bundle of energy, aren't you? Well, if you know what you want to do, I ain't gonna discourage you. Give it your all out there, all right? Make him proud.
I'll be rooting for you as well. We both have a lot to live up to, so let's keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Okay, that's enough about me. So, you mentioned you're here on business, right? Ooh, this might serve as inspiration for my next story. Let's hear it.
Careful, Marielle. We kinda don't want this getting out. Not at this point, anyway.
Alright, here's the lowdown.
Van and Elaine caught Marielle up to speed on the ongoing murder case. Is that wise, though?
So, the rumors were true. The police and the CID have been keeping a tight lid on the situation, but that hasn't stopped me from digging into it on my own.
Oh yeah? Well, that makes this easy for us.
Yeah, seeing as we gave you info, you know, would be only fair for you to give us your info. Hopefully you have some.
Did your investigation bear any fruit?
I guess you could say that. I, kinda, sorta, maybe ran into the culprit.
Alright, what? Yeah, wait, what? Are you serious? You really ran into them? Well, I'm not like 100% sure. Guess it's possible my mind was playing tricks on me. What's with the music? It all happened 2 weeks ago. I was covering the final qualifying round of the Z1 Grand Prix. For some reason, my camera was acting a little funny that day. So I left in a hurry to get it checked. And because I was in a rush, I took a route that, in hindsight, wasn't exactly the safest. And I came face to face with a man wearing a black trench coat. He had his hat pulled down over his eyes, so I couldn't get a good look at his face. Yeah, they're doing a good job of hiding who this is, I feel. Got no idea at this point, but I realized immediately he was bad news. The moment I saw him, I was totally paralyzed from head to toe. While I was standing there, completely frozen in place, he walked right past me. When I was finally able to turn around, he was gone. The next morning, I heard there were bodies found near that very same passageway. The police told the press they were victims in a gang fight, but I didn't buy that for a second. That's why I started looking into it in my downtime. Sounds like you practically brushed shoulders with the culprit around the time of the incident. It's a wonder you're even alive right now. You really do have the devil's own luck, don't you? Too bad the victims didn't share your good fortune. Speaking of, I was looking into those unidentified bodies. Believe it or not, I was able to dig up a name. I think it was Desire or something. Oh yeah, those guys. We ran into them during one of our 4 SPGs last year. Yep. They're a gang here in the capital that had ties to Almata. Those guys have been stirring the pot all over the place since the end of last year, apparently. Really, guys, come on. We've received numerous reports of violence, fraud, and acts of aggression on their account against other criminal entities. The guild has been keeping tabs on them as a result. From what I heard, they've been uncharacteristically quiet of late. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Could it be they're involved in this case somehow, or they've been silenced? You really think so? The more I think on it, the more the pieces seem to fit together. Maybe. I still think it's too early to make a solid conclusion. Except for one thing. You need to steer clear of this case. Start poking your nose where it don't belong, and you'll find yourself sleeping with the fishes real soon. Hey! Why'd you go have to put that image in my head? Are you trying to give me nightmares? Okay, fine. I'll try not to cross the line of fire. I'll just tiptoe around the edges. I swear to Adios. We need to wrap this case up quickly, for her sake. For her sake. To recap, we learned 2 things. 1, there was a survivor of the incident at Riverside. 2, Desire may be involved. What do you make of all this? Well, first, I think it's a given that Desire's wrapped up in this somehow. Their friends were murdered here 2 weeks ago, so they were probably all up in arms and clamoring for revenge. I bet they've charged headlong into Riverside 3 days ago to find the culprit, and then got their asses beat. Still missing a few pieces to this puzzle, but the picture's becoming clearer. What we need right now is proof. So why don't we pay Desire a little visit? Wait, you know where their base is at? I know its approximate location, yes. The guild has been gathering information on them for quite some time now. Their members were spotted in the 9th district. What, the Centre Marché? That's right. There's a strong chance their base of operations is located there. Now, what say we find them and crash their little party? Now you're speaking my language. Centre Marché has been added to the travel menu. Okay, Marielle's still over there. Cheers! I'm gonna take this chance to organize my notes from my interview just now. I plan to follow up on those serial murders too, Marielle style. But don't get me wrong, I'm not the same girl who stumbled into a giant drone assault. Way back when. This time I'm gonna do my darndest not to hold you or anyone else back. She's a lot more put together than last year for sure. Can't help but worry that she's 2 steps away from an obituary feature though. Alright, jeez. Fair point, fair point. Ah, we got some dots. Oh yeah, because they were going to go on the Ferris wheel, weren't they? Yes. That was Sarah. The Z1 car was super cool, and so was Maxim. I was kind of worried since he always makes himself look bad at the bistro. He did pretty okay today though, so I'll keep cheering him on next time too. If the champ himself heard you say that, he'd probably break down in tears of joy. A bit lukewarm as far as praise goes, but at least he got to prove his dignity as a professional. Yume seems to have enjoyed herself. It's good to know this little breather was worth it. You and Elaine are still on the job, right? Don't overdo it out there. For sure. You guys take care too. I'll be sure to stop by the bistro again when I can. Indeed. Can we do that now, is the question? Because I'd like to go back to Riverside and get some fishing done. Yay. Is there a lake around here I can get some fishing done? I need the money. I need the money. Money. Ooh. Lovely. 9th district. Market's as bustling as ever. People are packed in here like sardines. Sardines! Hardly a surprise, seeing as how this is the largest marketplace in the capital. And that's why it's popular with seedy types as well. Hard to believe we're coming here together again after all these years. You're telling me. Feels like it was just yesterday when we were dropping by to pick up supplies for the student council. That bastard Renee just loved pushing that job onto me, huh? I wasn't even a real member, damn it. I mean, you may as well have been one, considering how much work you ended up doing for us in the end. Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta figure out where those Desire punks are holed up. Right, let's just start by asking around. How big is this place then? I'm catching a whiff of something here. Smells like trouble. Maybe I should check the bulletin board just in case. Oh, we got a Ford SPJ! Okay, let's have a look here. Ooh. It's quite a big area, isn't it? Huh. Let's make the rounds and then see about the Ford SPG, so we'll start over here. Fresh produce! So this is the Centre Marché. Guess there's a reason they call this place the Kitchen of Edith. But this is no time for cold feet. My family put their hearts and souls into raising these veggies. I've got to bitch them like there's no tomorrow. Alright, fair enough. Where's the shop?
Take a look at my wares.
I will. Welcome, we carry clothes from a variety of labels selected by yours truly. That includes my own original fashion brand, by the way. You should buy some pieces while you can. They'll be fetching a premium once I make it big. Oh, good luck to you, mate.
Strike your fancy?
Weapons and armor. It's like, well, I don't have money, so I can't do anything.
Thanks.
For what? I didn't buy anything, mate.
This is kind of fun.
I wonder if that request I put on the back of the bulletin board would actually get through to anyone. Ah, Kenny then. Guess there's nothing to do but wait and see. Do you suppose he's talking about a Ford SPG? Probably. Let's just go check the bulletin boards. I'll be back later with you, Kenny. Good to see you, Spriggan. Yeah. To look for weapon parts. Yeah, figured we'd give your stock quite a scan. I've heard talk of a hardware store with underworld ties that deals in arms to a select clientele. This must be the place in question. I recognize that face. You're that A-rank bracer. Before you ask, I already have all the proper seller's permits. On the other hand, you're also welcome to buy whatever you need from me. I may just take you up on that.
Want to take a look?
Again, I need money. I need money. Any weaponry sold here is all above board, just so we're clear. I spare myself some hassle by being selective with my customers. Feel free to browse the usual stock too, if you like. Wait, can I do that?
Take a look?
And just buy like a kitchen knife, like, you know, something like that. Be like, hey, there's a kitchen knife. Like, yay! What we got in here anyway? Ooh. I have a penchant for phonograph records, hence the reason we carry them in our store. My husband and I are quite up there in years now, but we've always loved keeping up with modern trends. Being able to share them with the younger folk never fails to perk me up. Dominique Lanster. Ooh. What we got here anyway? Interesting. Just seeing if I recognize any symbols or anything around the place. Right. Anyway. This is a second-hand bookstore, but we sell newly published works as well. We also stock the latest board games, which I enjoy as a hobby. Go ahead and browse around as you like. Now we did all that.
Oh, hello! Welcome.
Oh,
welcome
hello!
back anytime.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Right, let's check the other side. Where was it? Down here. Lashkar. You're okay, right? You're not overdoing it. Kinda, I told you to stop worrying about me. You don't gotta come all the way out here on your lunch break just to make sure I'm okay. Well, I guess it's pretty far from work, huh? But it's not like checking up on you is such a big bother. I just swung by after picking up some stuff from our apartment. Those two are from Cray Village. Kana worked in the weapons shop. I talked to her there a few times. And that boy, if I remember right, he wanted to become a bracer. Yes, Lashkar. Came by the guild to try out some office work once. Heard they're living in an apartment somewhere nearby. Yeah, I guess they're just trying to look out for each other. I'll be cheering you on, little man. Me too. Yeah, I hope for the best for Lashkar. Anyway, let me know if you need anything. I'll make sure to be there in a jiffy. Yeah, just get back to work already. Oh dear. Right, shop. If it doesn't satisfy, it doesn't belong at this stall. That applies to my produce and part-timers both. Lashkar, for instance, is a tough kid for his age. Can get a bit overzealous at times, but he's worth keeping under my wing. Old man Romain here runs his vegetable stand. He also manages the entire marché, right? Yes. His single-minded dedication has earned the trust of those around him, from what I've heard.
Oh, what can I do for you? Drop by again sometime, yeah?
Maybe I will, sir. Oh, look at my lovely paintings! My paintings, they're lovely! Do you like my paintings? Like, alright, mate, calm down. Calm down. They're just paintings, mate. Chill. Salmon this big at this price? It's a steal if I ever saw one. But the salmon over at Trout's place is fresher and more fatty, like a trout. Go for size or go for quality? It's hard to say. Quality. Every time, quality. My dad's what people call a house husband. Some of the other kids make fun of him for not having a job, but they don't have any idea how much work it is to run a home. He still finds time to play with me, though, and his cooking's really tasty. Couldn't ask for a better dad. Aww. We carry alcohols from a variety of regions, both foreign and domestic. Of particular note is our wide selection of Eastern imports, including a very limited batch of rice wine from the Far East. Stop by and take a look if you're in the market for some rare liqueurs.
Hello there.
Hello! Oh, thank you, sir, thank you. Let's check the other side again. There's a vending machine here. There's a bird on it!
Let's see
I
what
thought we were going to
got.
speak to the bird. Oh no, there's stuff I want to get. An orange juice and a peach juice. I need money! Need it! Let's see, I'll have one plain cannelle and one with berry sauce. Got it, be just a sec. This place seems pretty popular. Yeah, apparently it's a real up-and-comer. Might want to come back when it's less packed, though. Your order will be right up in just a few. My mouth is watering already. Oh, that was it. Okay. We did that shop there because it's the vending machine.
This market's
Check out what I
bustling.
have on offer.
They've got more stuff on offer now than they did back in our day.
That's true. The trade business is flourishing more and more every year. It would be nice to wander around here again sometime. When we're off the clock, of course.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. My mum's got an extreme passion for fruit. No one can beat her when it comes to judging or selling them. She says that at our stall, what's on the inside is way more important than what's on the outside. So even if you find something that's shaped weird or slightly bruised, it'll still taste great, and for a decent price too. Step right up and take a look. We've got just about the sweetest and tastiest fruits you've ever seen. We've even got a special on bananas today. One bunch for 10 mira, or 2 for just 18. And for the real monkeys among us, I'll offer 3 bunches for only 24 mira. That's practically giving it away. There's no better time than the present. Snatch them up quick, or you'll be kicking yourself when they're gone. Wow, talk about giving us the hard sell. I want to get some bananas now. Might go get some bananas after I record this part. I'm almost tempted to buy some. It's still today, by the way. Like, Friday. Just like, I'm recording 3 parts so they can all go out today. As you'll know, because this is the 3rd part and it'll be out today. Yeah. We've got fresh bananas on sale today, everybody. No need to think twice. Just stop by and stock up.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
Can't even get any bananas. Can get some rainbow berries, but can't get bananas. After all that build-up, I can't even buy the bananas? I thought this was going to be Shino, but it's Sabrina. Hello there, Sabrina. Oh, hi, Elaine. It's almost a treat to have you stop by. I see you're in casual wear today. Does that make this a date, maybe? Not quite. I'm merely helping him out with a work matter. Van handed Sabrina a business card and introduced himself. That should say all you need to know. You run into trouble, I got your back. Anything for a friend of Elaine's. I see. A Spriggan, huh? I'd only ever heard rumors about them until now. There's another bird up there, I just noticed. Thanks for the card, I'll be sure to keep you in mind. Alright. A Spriggan, huh? I've heard the rumors, but this is my first time actually meeting one. I'll be sure to keep you in mind if anything happens.
What can I get for you?
Oh, there's stuff I can get there as well.
Thanks for shopping.
Yes, yes, yes. Making sales rounds isn't easy, but there's no better place for it than the Centre Marché. It's got all the daily necessities you could ever need, not to mention a whole bevy of rare food finds. I think I'll treat myself to a tasty little something before making my way back. Anyway.
Hey, welcome.
The first word Peggy ever uttered wasn't mama or papa. It was welcome! Fancy that, huh? Now at 6 years old, she's already doing a bang-up job of helping me mind the stand. Have you ever seen a brighter, more responsible little girl in your life? I sure haven't. Hiya, welcome to Trout Seafood. We got some tasty salmon in today. You won't find them any fattier than here. Fattier. Come and get some before it's too late. How could we say no to such an adorable little saleswoman? We could say no because we got no money. Yeah, she's putting half the adults in this market to shame with that pitch.
They're as fresh can be.
Yeah, it's no problem. I didn't get anything, but it's fine. There we are. My store offers nothing but the very finest, so don't pour at the merchandise unless you intend to buy. Your young man may be lackluster at best, but your lady friend here has a palpable air of refinement. I'd love to make a regular customer out of her. I'm flattered. At least she's got a discerning eye to back up that attitude.
Better not be window shopping.
I know I could get a gift and I can't, but I want it. I'm just gonna. Because I need the money. It's like I can't not get the Mishi thing. You know.
What? Done already?
Yes. You do have a vague whiff of money about you, but you also don't seem the type who's quick to shell out. I'll say this much. Anyone who pays what they owe is a valued customer in my book. Come back anytime you plan on becoming one. I just did. Okay, it was on the to-do, wasn't it? There we go. Mishi Tassel.
Thank you very much.
SCLM possible. Possible. Don't think you had food, did you?
Fresh. Thank you.
Because I want to get
Let me know if you need
Please, stuff I
come
can
back
eat.
anytime.
the gourmet points.
All right.
Seeing as I sold that, I need to get this stuff now. I need to. And stuck on things. Check this one down here first. Just can't remember which ones had something.
Come again.
So I don't wanna spend it on stuff I could get elsewhere.
Oh, hello. You're welcome back
Or
anytime.
at a later date, or get a better version. Like the food is the food, you know. Like it's just there straight off.
Hello there.
Don't want that. Was there anywhere else? It's here,
What
wasn't
can
there?
I get for you? Thanks
Okay.
for shopping.
So, items.
Thanks for the grub.
There we go, strength up, lovely. Doom, 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 doom. Is that Shino? Shino! Yes! Well, if it ain't Shino, setting up at the Centre Marché for the day, huh? This must be the mobile bar I've been hearing so much about recently. All good things I hear, of course. I'm flattered. No doubt I have my regulars to thank for that. Are the two of you off duty? Despite the plain clothes, no. Ven and I have some business that needs taking care of. Hopefully we'll manage to wrap it up before the sun goes down. I see. Here's a little something for you then. Oh, cheers, Shino! It's on the house. Best of luck with your work. Thoughtful as ever. Good looking out. Yes, much appreciated. We'll stop by again once things are finished on our end. Glad to hear it. I'll save you a seat. Yay! The Centre Marché has such a diverse collection of stores and stalls. The patrons are on the livelier side as well. It's been very educational for me. You're trying out new clienteles by setting up at different places and times, right? You're shopping up more every time I see you. Won't be long now before you outshine Bermotti. That's a bit of an overstatement. Still, I do hope to reach his level of expertise. Bermotti was the runner-up at the bartending tournament last year, correct? He's certainly a worthy goal to aim for.
Hello.
Hello. Just get another one. Give her the money.
Thank you.
Slightly different line read there for Shino from Sarah, isn't it? Just slightly different from what we had in the first game. Yeah. What was I doing? Items. Wait, did I not get the other one?
Hello.
Oh, I already had the tuna sandwich at some point. I forgot I could oh no, that's fishing bait. I don't want to sell that. And no problem at all. It's nice to see Shino. I should have known being out of season would drive the price up. Now what do I do? This guy feels kind of familiar. Probably best not to bother him right now, though. Oh, very well. If you've ever wanted to try some delicious Central Eastern cuisine, then you can't go wrong with our meats. My top recommendation goes to our camel kebabs. We don't mess around when it comes to the spices. Just one taste will have you back for more. Cool.
What can I get for you?
Camel kebab. A juicy Frankfurter.
Thanks
you.
a bunch.
Oh no, thank you. Thank you. Let's see here.
Thanks for the grub.
Thanks for the grub.
I'm stuffed.
I bet you are. Okay, what we got around? Clover Heights. Meow. Easy, tiger. This little guy must be the top cat here in Centre Marché. I've seen him around here and there. He certainly has some gravitas, doesn't he? He certainly does. Meow and such.
Welcome! Thank you for coming.
We'll get the pizza.
Please stop by again.
We at Falcom refuse to compromise on where our beans are sourced and strive to pair every patron with a drink that suits their tastes. There are customers who find our establishment less approachable upon hearing this. But cover, at its core, is something to be indulged in. But simply, I wish to ensure that each individual is able to do so. You'd be hard-pressed to have that with me, mate. I mean, I don't like the drink, so... Good luck! Some prefer more milk and sugar, while others prefer less. Some sip, while others down their cups in a single go. There is no one right answer. All this to say, you need only relax and enjoy. It would be my pleasure to assist you to that end. Exacting standards, but an open mind, eh? It's easy to see why this place is so popular. Yeah, I could see that, though. Yeah. Do you sell tea at all? We at Waltham refuse to compromise on where our beans are sourced and strive to pair each customer with a drink that suits their tastes. I hope you'll take some time with us to enjoy the momentary bliss a good cup of tea can bring. Yes.
I can't get enough of this heavenly...
Hello and welcome to Waltham. Our shop doubles as both a cafe and as a coffee bean roastery. Go ahead and make yourselves at home. I won't. I can't imagine taking one's coffee any other way than black. Just what kind of barbarian would have to be to down a perfectly good drink in milk and sugar? Couldn't see eye to eye with this bozo if you made a 4 SPG out of him. Yeah, I was thinking the same, even in regards to like tea there. It's like, what? It would be very bitter. Ugh. Oh, hush you. Yeah, he likes his sweets, so he'd want milk and sugar, wouldn't he? There's just no beating a good cafe latte. People who take their coffee black are out of their minds. It does kind of depend on the dessert it's paired with, but for the most part, I'm in her camp. I don't mind it unsweetened, but at that point, a cup of tea would suit me better. I like you, Elaine. I knew I liked Elaine. I knew she was the best character in this. Other than Celise, for obvious, biased reasons. Well, I won't deny it, but you know. I'm biased towards Celise, because of course I am. Of course I am. You know, like seeing that red stall there, even though it doesn't say it on it, I do fancy some crepes. Like, you know, the ice cream and crepes stall from the Cold Steel arc. I fancy some crepes. Not ice cream and crepes. Just ice cream, just crepes. Oh, yeah, fishing. Yay! Kyle? Hey, you guys look familiar. I remember you. We accepted a request of yours in Cray Village to recover your stolen bike, right? Yeah, you really helped me out a lot back then. I believe I recall hearing about this from Elvis as well. Sounds like you've done a good turn for my grandson here. You have my gratitude. I mean, it wasn't much. I received a request and I fulfilled it. Simple as that. You know, I was actually just talking to a girl over in Riverside who's got a real big thing for fishing. She even managed to push a rod off on me. Mentioned something about you two being related? Oh, that must have been my younger cousin, Mikino. Yep, that's my granddaughter, all right. I'm sure Shannon was with her too. She's a family friend. Now those two and Kyle, they're the new generation's up-and-coming anglers. No kidding. I could practically smell their passion from blocks away. It's nice to see young people with so much drive. Make sure you take good care of that fishing rod Makino gave you. You should give it a try sometime too, I do. If you ever want to give customizing it a go, stop by and we'll help you out. Make sure to take good care of the fishing rod, that's the same again.
Anything you want?
Fishing gear. I guess we'll get the gloves? Like, more time? I guess. I don't feel right getting the dumplings.
Good use out of it.
Don't feel right at all. What we got here? Achievements. Customized fishing gear part obtained. Ooh, some stuff we can sell. How lovely. Right, let's see about this Ford SPG then. Now we know how Ford SPGs work. There's a Ford SPG on the bulletin board. That's a bird, mate. A patissiere of ill repute. A new up-and-coming patissiere in the Centre Marché by the name of Gâteau de Dune has been the subject of an unseemly rumor recently. As a fellow vendor in the marché, I refuse to let the matter go unresolved. If you'd be willing to discuss the issue further, you'll find me at my stall. Alright. I'm gonna see about that. Just wondering, like, is there like a area here I can fish? Because I can see there is fish in it. Okay, there's a turtle. Several turtles in this water as well. There's a turtle there. Okay, fish.
Let's do this thing.
And now we know there's different areas with different fish. Can I not fish for a turtle? I guess not, but at least I can fish now. You know. Wait, can I not fish? Oh no, I can't fish. Just going to fish in the fountain. As you do. Fish!
Nice, I got one.
I do wonder. Can I
What's next?
switch up who's leading the group? I tried just changing, but it didn't seem to work. Like, I want you to be the leader. Doesn't seem like I can change it. Alright. 4 SPG coming up. Person in the way. There you are. Hey there. You the Kenny that put out that request? That would be me, yes. I'm assuming that makes you the Spriggan? And you, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I get that a lot. It's likely you have me confused with someone else. I'm just your average citizen looking to lend a hand to the Spriggan. Anyway, why don't you start by explaining your request to us? Right, of course. Now, where to begin? Are either of you familiar with Gâteau de Dune? No, I don't believe I am. Yeah, I know him. They're that other patissiere that opened at the end of last year, right? The guy running it used to be involved with some rough types, so I heard that he had a pretty hard time bringing in customers at first. Now though, word's been getting around about how great his sweets are. Stuff's top notch apparently. I haven't had the pleasure of trying it myself though. Really? Ever the expert? Sounds like you have quite the sweet tooth. I don't think it's tooth, I think it's an entire mouth at this point. Sweet mouth. Mouth. If I may, you ever had the chance to try the sweets at our shop? You opened around the same time as Gâteau de Dune, right? Nah, not yet, but I've definitely had my eye on you guys. Maybe I'll come back when I have more time and more money. Then I await your patronage. Back to your request, the rumor about Gâteau de Dune? Yeah, that's new. What are they saying? Well, I hate to contribute to all the gossip, but I've heard that they're using spoiled ingredients. Spoiled ingredients? That sure sounds like an issue. There's been no word of anyone getting food poisoning, but people are complaining of the flavors tasting a bit off. I see. This has the potential to ruin the reputation of everyone in the district. And considering we sell baked goods as well, turning a blind eye would spell nothing but trouble. Anyway, once you have proof of his wrongdoings, I'd like for you to bring Dun to me. I'll try to convince him to use more quality ingredients. If this were to be taken to the police or the bracers, it's likely that suspicion would be placed over the entire marché. You contacted a Spriggan so that you could keep it self-contained, didn't you? That's correct. So does this sound like a request you're willing to take on? Looks like you're in a tough spot. Yes, but it's hard to believe Gâteau de Dun would do something to jeopardize their recent rise in popularity. I suppose it's possible they're using cheap ingredients to keep down costs. Some places will do anything for more money in their pockets. Anyway, as someone who's had his eye on Gâteau de Dun, this is personal. Really, Van? Alright, we'll take it. Alright, we're on the case. For the record, I'm fairly knowledgeable about the Centre Marché. Might be Centre. I don't know. Leave getting the proof up to us. We'll be sure to take care of it. Thank you very much. Now then, let's start by asking people in the area who might have some info. The market manager is old man Romain, right? Yes, if anyone knows anything, it would be him. We should also talk to Sabrina, one of the food truck owners. She has plenty of contracts, plus she handles ingredients for restaurants throughout the marché. Whenever I need to investigate something in the area, I tend to rely on her. In that case, I'll go and talk to one of the marché's brokers, Malcolm. He does a lot of business with Victor at Montmartre and some other places around town. I'm sure he'll have some insight on the situation. Well, it sounds like neither of us has any shortage of personal connections. Let's start by talking to those three. Alright, let's get going.
Okay, time to get to work.
Topics!
This is kind of fun.
Seeing as you're close
Take a look at my
by.
wares.
Madons!
How's business treating you?
There you are.
Oh, drop
No,
by
I wanted
again
the
sometime,
topic.
Yeah?
Let me ask you something.
Well, here's a couple of familiar faces. Don't suppose you're here to buy some vegetables? What's the problem? Sorry for the trouble, but we wanted to ask you a few questions. If that's alright with you, of course. Van asked about Gâteau de Dun. Ah, that rumor. Yeah, I've heard it, too. If I'm being honest, though, I think it's just a load of nonsense. You seem pretty confident about that. I take it you trust Dun? More or less. Listen, I know where Dun came from. And I get that it's easy to get the wrong idea. I mean, yeah. But the boy's serious about his business. Got a good eye for ingredients, too. If it was just a one-off thing, I would understand, but he isn't the type to make the same mistake twice. I talked to him about this myself, one-on-one, and he seems just as confused about the whole mess as I am. Dang, praise from you isn't something to scoff at. Guess Dun's someone who's really got it together, huh? You bet you're behind. Anyway, maybe these complaints are just some kind of misunderstanding. Like I said, Dun's always been keen on using the most quality ingredients available to him. Passion like that can't be faked. I say we should just ignore the rumor for now. That way it won't have nothing to feed off of. We can't just leave it though, can we? I see, thank you for your input. While we're on the subject, can I ask you about the other patissier? Ah, you mean Kenny's shop? Well, their stuff's certainly not bad, though you don't hear a ton of praise about them neither, for better or worse. Seems like they get fewer customers than Dun's, though. Do you think that's contributed to a rivalry between the two? Wouldn't say it's impossible, that's for sure. Alright, thanks for a lot. This was really helpful.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
How is business treating you? There she is.
It really does have everything.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, hello. you have some business with me? Yes, we'd like to ask you something. Could you spare us a sec? Van asked about Gâteau de Dun. Yeah, I've heard the rumors. Seems like there's more than a few people in the Marché that believe it. I'm sure that has a lot to do with what they know of Dun's past. That does seem to be what their reasoning is based on. He's used to shady business, or I knew he'd go back to his old ways. And that's just a few of the things I've heard people saying. Everyone's got something to say, huh? Still, not like I can deny impressions matter. That being said, it's a little hard to justify their opinions when the rumors are baseless. Although I suppose we don't know the whole truth yet. Yeah, we need to remember to remain unbiased here. Anyway, do you know anything else? Not really. Dun and I aren't particularly close. There's not much I can say, to be honest. Alright, thank you for your help. Doom, 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 doom. Let's go see Malcolm now. There he is. Malcolm!
Let me ask you something.
Hey there, how's business? Well, if it isn't the Spriggan from Old Town. Something I can do for you? Yeah, we wanted to ask you about some of the goings-on at the Marché. Van asked about Gâteau de Dun. I've heard the rumor. Been keeping an eye on his shop myself. I was even thinking of helping him out with his supply purchasing recently. You know, to give his business a boost. But now I can really only watch from afar. Does that mean you believe Dun is guilty? No, I'm totally neutral here. It's a bit of a toss-up on whether or not it's all true. Anyway, Dun's been able to keep out of hot water so far because of his popularity, but he's going to need to keep that rumor in check. It's possible that some people from his past are coming back to haunt him. Or it could simply be the work of someone who's jealous of his success. A third pâtissier? I doubt it's the guy who started this, Kenny. But it would be odd. Why would you draw attention to it, you know? Can't argue with that. But it's not just a rumor. There really is something wrong with his sweets, right? Yes, he has unfortunately received a few complaints. And every one of them has mentioned the fruit sauce on his featured dish. Because of that, there's really not much I can do for the kid. Not there's even a smidge of truth to them. Hey, if you can, do your best to find out what's really going on here. Don't worry, I always finish what I start. Thanks for your help. Well, that's everyone we wanted to speak to. Let's go get some answers from Dun. Yeah, I think we have a good grasp of what the others think of him now. Let's go. Alright.
Check out what I have
I do like markets like these, though. They are cool. They are cool. Thanks a ton. Come again. They were kidding about this place being popular. It's like the rumor hasn't had any effect at all. Maybe word hasn't actually spread yet. I mean, I doubt he'd have so many customers if they thought they were gonna get sick. Hey, the hell's going on here? What's the deal, old man? Got a problem with my sweets? Problem? Yeah, I got a problem. The sauce on my cannelle has gone bad. If I eat this and start puking, what are you gonna do about it? The hell are you talking about? No way that's true. Kind of had to choose that to take with a customer. You clearly ain't been raised right, boy. Shit. I want a refund. Give me back my money. Like hell I will. Sorry about that. Van? Yeah, something's up. Let's ask him what's going on. Hey, can I get a cannelle? Sorry, not right now. I gotta look into something. Can you let us look into it with you? The hell? We might be able to give you a hand here. The cannelle that guy returned, it was definitely one of yours, right? Yeah, I guess so. The berry sauce was mine too. First I thought he was trying to give me something he bought ages ago. But there's no way that dough wasn't baked this morning. Maybe I really did use some bad sauce. You don't seem convinced. I'd like to believe I didn't. But looking at it now, I'm losing confidence. Plus, this is the 5th time this has happened. Man, I never screw up like this. This is pathetic. Anyway, I'm guessing you two were sent here to look into my shop, huh? Well, here it is, crumbling under my inexperience. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I gotta make things right. So I'm begging you, please don't report me to the cops. No, don't worry, mate. Look, man, I'm a Spriggan. I never do something like that. This seems like it was a genuine mistake, so we'll just be on our way. Well, after seeing all that, there's a lot that's not adding up here. Yeah, we should go over what we've learned. This rumor that Gateau de Dun is using spoiled ingredients. The market manager said it was bogus, but there have obviously been some complaints. Dunn himself said that cannelle sauce was bad. Not only is he starting to doubt his skill as a chef, but he feels responsible for fixing the issue. We need to determine whether this rumor is true or false. Yeah, it's still possible that he bought cheap ingredients on purpose. By the way, going back to Kenny's request, he wanted us to find proof so that he could convince Dunn to use more quality ingredients. In other words, he doubted Dunn from the beginning. So what do you think is really going on here? Honestly, Dunn doesn't strike me as the type to put on a performance. I think the chances are pretty high that someone set him up. Yeah, at the ingredients part. That's what I'm feeling. I think so too. And there's only one person who stands to gain from Dunn's downfall. Suppose that means we have a clear answer then. Yeah, it's... the man who complained about the sauce? I mean, it's like... It was Kenny then, but why would Kenny put us on the case unless that's part of his ruse? That Kenny guy is pretty suspicious. I think so too, right? Yes, he talked about putting in this request for the sake of the Marché and Dunn, but he seemed awfully confident that Dunn was using spoiled ingredients. Even admitted he wanted proof of Dunn's wrongdoing. Right, and that customer we saw had to be in on it too. I'm betting those two arranged it so we'd be there when he made a scene. Ah. That cannelle he had was probably also prepared by Kenny. Or maybe he tampered with one of Dunn's. If even Dunn was fooled, it's likely that he bought it from his shop beforehand. And then he put some spoiled sauce in it. Is that right? Yep, Kenny's also a professional at making baked goods. I'm sure he'd have no problem making a sauce that's just like Dunn's. You know, having you help out saves me loads of time. No need to explain all the extra bits. Thanks to your powers of observation, I haven't had to work all that hard either. So what do we do now? Good question. I've got an idea. Oh, lovely. So, we weren't able to find any definitive proof, but from what we saw, it does seem like Dunn was using spoiled ingredients. Is that so? How could he? By the way, we've already reported this to the market manager. He decided that it would be best to have Gateau de Dun close shop for 3 months. Meanwhile, it'll be barred from selling food anywhere else. 3 months? That's a bit harsh, but I suppose it's what he deserves. I hope Dunn uses this experience to change for the better. This is exactly the outcome I was hoping for. I don't know how I can ever thank you. I'm sure it would have all come out eventually. But thanks to you, it was solved before there was any real damage done. Hearing you say that makes me glad I spoke up. Thank you very much. I'll send your payment along shortly. Yeah, it's not over yet, mate. It was no problem. We'll be on our way. Now then. What are you up to, Kenny? Nod. Follow Kenny. Ooh. If you get too close to the target, they will notice you. Another minigame! Conversely, if the target strays too far, their trail will be lost. Maintain a safe distance while keeping the target in sight. Yay! Minigames! Oh, it's so nice having minigames again. So I need to hide in places. Can I hide here?
This is kind of fun.
Can't have found me. I'm all the way over here. Ah. Kenny was alerted. Skip the stealth minigame and continue with the story. Note that doing so will cause any SP bonuses to be lost. No, try again. I want to learn it. So the found bar doesn't go down. It just goes up so high so quickly. Just keeping an eye on the found. As soon as it starts going up, it's like, stop. Go hide over here. Keep an eye on him. Right, I think we're good for a bit. Oh, so right, we get rid of the found by hiding. Okay. It's a shame I couldn't hide behind that hedge I was trying to hide behind when I failed, because then it's like it would have been perfect. Unless I was able to, I just didn't see the blue square in time, sort of thing. And just stay out of his circle on the map and we should be alright. I tried moving and it wouldn't let me move. Kenny's trail was lost. I don't want to skip it, I'll do it again. I want to see if I can hide quickly. Like, hide now. Like, that worked! Wow. He can't even see me! Doesn't even know where I am! Like, where are they? I'm sure there was someone there. Like, could I run up to the next hiding spot? Like, past him? I don't want to risk it, because I don't want to start again. Because I know there's one. Oh, we can have that one. I know there's one up there. It's just knowing where the hiding spots are. Hello, don't mind me. Just hiding. The lost is going on. I can see him though. I know where he is. I'm gonna go for that one. Bump. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Doesn't go down fast enough for what I want, really. Gotta get used to that. Head over there slowly. If the found is going up, we should be okay if we can get a hiding spot soonish.
Centre Marché really does have everything.
It's so lively around here.
As long as I can see him and the lost bar doesn't go up and the found bar goes down, that's fine.
There's so much to see.
Just keeping an eye on him. As soon as the lost bar starts going up, I'll move up. Oh, he's going in some angle there.
Hey, welcome!
Actually, we're getting that one. Nothing here, mate. Nothing here. Don't know what. No, nothing. Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. Dead end for you now, mate. There's a spot up there we can hide as well. That's good. So is it just him? Do I have to move forward a little bit now? There we go. There we go. It's the man who complained about the sauce. Yep, that's a bingo. Nice work, here's your payment. Thanks. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Oh, Kenny! You know, that Spriggan ended up being an easier mark than I thought. He even went to the market manager on his own, closed him down for 3 whole months. I'm sure Dunn had no problem admitting to his crimes. With one more little push, we can get him out of the Marché forever. Yeah, I don't think so. What? The Spriggan? Looks like you finally revealed your true colors. So your ultimate goal was to get Dunn to close up shop entirely? Well, there's no way you're gonna worm your way out of this one. You had ample motive for wanting to get rid of a rival, not to mention how you've had no problem recreating Dunn's cannelle and sauce. What's more, you were in cahoots with that customer from earlier. And your words just now were the final nail in the coffin. You recorded all of it. Confess and come along quietly. Wait, if you really believe I'm at fault here, then why is Dunn closing down his shop? He's not, mate. You've been duped. Oh, that. We lied. Though we did inform Dunn and the market manager about our setup. And it looks like it worked. Can't believe you tried to tear me down like that. And someone in the same line of work, no less. Like I care what you think. Some punk like you shouldering in on my customers. You're nothing but low-life scum! You bastard. I think we all know who the real scum is, and it's not Dunn. He'd never stoop to your level. Anyway, let's make sure Kenny here gets his just desserts. There you go, they made the joke. Yeah. What should we suggest? I'm gonna turn him into the police. We should take him to the police if we want him to receive proper punishment. This is a clear-cut case of impeding someone else's business. Beyond that, I'm sure all your plotting could probably give you an even longer rap sheet. And if that happens, you'll be at odds with the Centre Marché and its policies. That means you'll have to completely withdraw your shop from the area. You reap what you sow. Yeah, sounds about right to me. You'll get just enough time with the cops to think on what you did. Damn it. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this. Well, yeah, obviously. After that, market manager Romaine was informed of the crime. Dunn put in a claim to the police via the Bracer Guild. The fact that the rumor about Gutted Dunn was a lie spread to the shops throughout the Marché. I owe you big time. I can't thank you enough, man. By the way, your reward money's coming from Kenny, right? Well, he's the one who started this mess, so it only makes sense he pays. We intend to be greatly compensated for the trouble, and I can buy loads of stuff. Glad to hear it. But I gotta give you guys something too. Wouldn't feel right if I didn't. So yeah, take a bunch of my pride and joy cannelles. How do you say that, actually, anyway? Do I? Oh, wow. There's so many, thank you. He's in Cloud 9. Is everything okay, Van? They're so popular, I didn't think we'd get a chance to try any. This is awesome, man. Seriously, don't hesitate to let me know if you ever need help. Don't mention it. I want to get some baked goods now. Oh. I mean, I did want that crepe, so maybe I'll get some crepes. Or pancakes, as we call them. At least it doesn't... a flash now when it makes that noise, rather than just makes the noise and gets me confused. Yeah, we know how alignment choices work. Lovely. Right, let's speak to you again. Because of that, there's something new in as well. Thanks for today. It would have been up the creek if you hadn't stepped in to help. Now I can take all that brain power I spent roaring and use it for something else, like thinking up a new cannelle flavor.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, we've got several of them already.
Later.
Later! Glad we can help, mate. Glad we could help. Let's see here.
I'm stuffed. Love me a sugar rush.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Right, let's see here. Achievements. Ah! Lovely. And there's some separate mass. We needed that so we could sell that and get money. How much money do I have now anyway? 3 grand. I was expecting more from that 4SPG. Oh well. Oh well. Right, so let's use this as a place to end this part here. And in the next part, we'll carry on with the main story and see what's going on over at the key event there. Yep. Hey. Turn off for now. Just trying to get a good camera angle. Dear oh dear.